It's Tosh with Encompass Awe LLC. So here we are. Let's talk about it. For this collective, it's the Emperor energy, but this is the suggested energy. This is the energy being transmissioned to you. You are holding the energy and welcoming the energy of the Emperor. This is the suggestion to what I have received. And what I have received is the universe has shuffled your cards. That's what it feels like to you. There's so many things that are unfamiliar, changing and sifting and shifting. And the universe is saying, be the emperor in this circumstance. Take initiative. As things appear that are uncertain, guide it, direct it, take authority. Take authority. Because what I'm seeing is like everything that was familiar to you, everything that you knew, just like the universe just like shuffled it, like took all your cards, just scrambled them around, and it's moving things, and things are changing, people are leaving, and you're like, what the actual fuck, right? And so I'm like, Spirit, what's up? And Spirit's like, we need to be the Emperor energy right now. Govern the energy, govern the frequency. From chaos to change, from clutter to clarity, from hectic to calm and sure and grounded. Assert direction in the unfamiliar. Okay? Assert direction in the unfamiliar. Create space for when the unknown comes, that you know what to do with it. Create space so that your foundation, as it comes, though it feels unsteady, is steady as you're walking through the unknown channels and doors. And choose, what is it that I'm wanting to initiate? What am I, this is a lantern, and there's different animals here, animal spirits here, okay? We have like an owl eye, a lizard, a tiger. Can't see this. I don't know what this is called. I don't know. I'm having a brain fire, guys. But listen, this is like, what do you want to initiate? These are options. These, specifically, this card represents what spirit animal instincts do you want to initiate in your life right now? Okay? But what I'm getting from this card is, what are you wanting to initiate as these changes come? Because if you're caught off guard, and that's what's happening right now, is being caught off guard as things are coming to you, because it's so unfamiliar. I'm just seeing like, at points I'm seeing like Spirit just throwing all your cards up that you know, just throwing them up, and as they're landing, they're just landing in a different order, they're landing in different ways. Some aren't even in your cards anymore, things that were options before. And it's good because you actually want new, you want different, right? But the thing is what do you want to initiate? We have the Emperor energy here. We are working with and welcoming the Emperor energy over this chaos, over this unfamiliar, over the unknown, right? But what do we want to initiate as the change comes? Because if not, it's just going to feel like you were thrown off your bicycle. Just you're riding along life and you're thrown off your bicycle because so much shit is changing. But when changes come, we just have the option to make the best of it. But let's not just make the best of it by being like, oh, I'm getting through it. Let's be intentional and assert a certain type of frequency and energy to create with the options that we have. And Spirit is saying you have the tools to create with the options that you're having. It just looks different. And Spirit wants you to be prepared and assert authority, assert direction over the unfamiliar. It's really important, guys. And so this is the You Only More So card from the Crystal Reed deck, and this is the Ruby energy. I love the spider animal because it does nest and direct what's happening in its own life all by itself. And then the universe brings its food to it, right? Right into what it has nested, right into the beautiful art, intricate art that it has created. This is what I'm getting from this here is when the opportunities come and change and it would feel like you're kiltered and unbalanced, you have to ask yourself, what do I want out of this? What can I create out of this? How can I utilize this? You have to trust yourself enough to make those decisions. Serious universe card shuffle. Universe is card shuffling your life, and it's important because you actually wanted it. You didn't want to keep living the same thing. You didn't want to keep going the same direction and the same feeling. Like this collective is like you wanted something different. But when different comes, it's uncomfortable. Alchemize. Alchemize it all. We're all creatives, okay? We're all creation energy. What are we creating? What are we emanating? Thank you, Spirit. Be fearless in the way that life is sifting you and changing for you. It's changing for you. Okay? And here's the thing. If you're confused and you're holding a frequency of confusion, you can be attracting that. And it's very important that if you're confused, why don't you sit with yourself for a little bit and listen and really get to the bottom of why am I confused? And then be like, well, what's it doing for me to feel this energy of confusion? And then just redirect that energy to a more conducive energy, a more intentional energy. Get a pencil and paper. Record yourself on a recording app saying what you actually want to feel. Say, I am this. If you're wanting to be an artist, I am an artist. Like, I'm doing so amazing at my art right now. And you spend a little bit of time on it each day. Okay? Creating from the frequency of fear. We're not ignoring the fear when it comes. What we're doing is we're giving it attention. We're listening, seeing if there's a message for us to understand, and then redirecting. Hi. Hello. I'm so glad. Are you still taking donations? Super chats, love. Yeah. Yeah. I can receive donations on Cash App, and it's $. I'll start putting that on here, but it's $. Nana, NANA 3906. Okay, I'll repeat that. $Nana, NANA 3906. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. The root chakra. Root chakra is what we're healing. This is what Spirit is working with you. And that's very jolting energy too. When Spirit is starting to work with you on root chakra, it's so funny because I feel an inkiltered imbalance at the same time. You're welcome. Thank you. At the same time, I see like the healing that's taking place is up high and down low in your chakras. So, and that's what we have here. We have the root chakra down low, the base, and the throat chakra up high, right? Well, kind of medium high, but it actually goes like this. But when you heal this, it's going to affect and vibrate the healing like this, right? Of all the chakras. It's all vibrationally in tune, and it matters that you pay attention and listen to yourself. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of blue for the collective lately. And I think it's about grounding to the ground, staying earthly, at the same time balancing throat chakra and being assertive to speak for yourself, which we're dealing with the Emperor energy. We're dealing with the Emperor energy here. Assert. When you see things shuffling, when you see things off kilter and weird and things are just look like you can't handle it anymore, how do you handle it? Ask yourself, how can I utilize this? How can I be intentional with what I have? Okay? Assert direction in the unfamiliar, because you do have choices. You do have choices. Guys, if you need a reading, okay, you can DM me on TikTok or message me on Encompass Awe 333 at gmail.com. That's Encompass Awe, as in I am in awe of you. Encompass Awe 333 at gmail.com. Readings are $30. Okay, flat. And dream interpretations are $15 and $25 just for listening ear without judgment. Okay. I will hold space for you in the highest vibration while you vent about anything and everything in life. Okay. A rule made to be broken. Yeah, that's a good question. Interesting. So, yeah, create space, guys, to hear from yourself what you want out of life right now. And then leave room for life and spirit to align with you. Yeah. Thank you, spirit. Yeah. Okay. Eat more blueberries. That's like really, really coming through. Eat more blueberries. I don't know. There it is for you. Okay, a couple more, and then I'm going to go on a TikTok and do a live, okay? I'm Encompass Awe LLC on there as well. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have? Divine protection. This has been coming out all week. Trust each step of your intuition. Trust each step of your intuition, okay? And honestly, it's not, I don't want to say that it's like a test that the universe is shuffling your cards. I want to say it's like training. Training for you to practice being the magician, the creative energy, creating the life that you want. And on impulse, on the drop of a dime, you're going to be able to speak things and then it happen like immediately. You're going to be able to see things and then it happen like immediately. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Reflect and listen. Reflection brings insight. Look at that. It's important that you bring your chakras into alignment. And I get it. I get why they wouldn't be in alignment. Life keeps throwing bombs. And look what's going on. Like, look what's going on in the world right now. So much. Like, it affects all of us. And just continue to hold that love frequency and that care frequency. Even with the differences. Body wisdom. Listen to your body. And the subtle cues, it holds the answers you seek. What doesn't align with you, your body's going to tell you. Your body's going to tell you before your brain even knows most of the time. That what doesn't align, what makes you uncomfortable. Of course, also being in tune with yourself enough to know if that's trauma response from the past or if it's the truth. The right now truth. Okay, you got to be able to, this is why you're being trained. Part of the reason you're being trained. That's funny. Create a space, and then now we have sacred space. Create a space to allow your intuition to flow freely. It's training ground. I'm getting training ground. Because we have a collective, we have a collective initiation that's going on, an uproaring and an uprising. And we're being trained for a certain frequency and different frequencies. And as the magician, too, create together, separately, and corporately. It's a really big responsibility, but at the same time, it's personal. So do that for your personal life. Be intentional. Don't let fear govern you, guys. All right, we're going to get one more card. I know I said that a minute ago, but I love being here with you guys. There's something trying to break through at this time, and maybe that's part of it, where the way that it's breaking through is you making decisions in the unknown and learning to trust yourself with those unknown where it's heading, but I'm going to do something with this hot mess that I have. I'm going to do something with it on purpose. Trust your path. It's healing the trust with your higher self, with your past self, with what you've already done and what you're going to do. Trust yourself and trust your path. Flow of life. Surrender to life's natural flow. Trust where it's taking you. See that? I'm telling you, if you guys could just picture, you have a deck of cards and each one of them has different plans, different people on it in your life, and Spirit just throws it up in the air and it lands, and some of them you can't even find the cards anymore. You don't even see them. And they're in a weird buckety mess. And you're like, oh my God, what do I do with this? And Spirit is like, be the magician, be the emperor, assert direction in the unfamiliar. And when you feel uncomfortable, it's okay. Support yourself, love yourself, and understand that that energy is going to move. It's not going to stay the same energy. Energy, emotions are energy in motion. So just hold space for yourself until it shifts to another form, to another feeling. Okay? Okay? Okay, that's it for today, guys. I'm going to hop off of here and I'm going to go over to TikTok. So if you want to see me, go on TikTok, follow me, and we're going to do another one on there, okay? Peace and love and light. Bye, babes.